gonna do? Do what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Do what you gonna do? Do what you gonna do? Do. Used to draw, hard to admit that I used to draw portraiture in the human form. Blue number 2 had a unicorn in the ceiling, moving his arm in a fusion of man-made tools that we use from beyond even if it went beautifully wrong with this tangible truth for youth and refuse to belong. No name nuisance, it moves in a bedroom, who's in a brand new uniform. Barely can move with the horde, got a whole grayscale uncrew in his world. Bite zone out to the yap of the magpie, unseen hand dragging his graphite. Cross contour with a bit of backlight, black ink after a bridge for the baptized. You can imagine a west for the zoo when you can't do dimension stuff in a two when it's off to a school and it's all you can do. Being trained in a turbine capable. Back in New York, 5 boots and a dog in a 2-bedroom, doing menial jobs, plus rhyming and stealing and being a cloud. Distractions, freedom abroad. I left some years to different life. I left somewhere to spirit away. I let my fears materialize. I let my skills deteriorate. Hunter brother thought I would've should've been continuing a mission that is rooted in a 20-year infinity and rickety condition of an ID crisis. Nap on the front lawn, look up at the sky. It's shade falling out of the fringe. All heart though we would've made coward the king. They would chop you down just to count your rings. Just to count your rings. Just to count your rings. And there were colors pouring out of the fringe. All hard though we would've made coward the king. They would chop you down just to count your rings. Just to count your rings. Just to count your rings. Used to paint, hard to admit that I used to paint. Natural light on a human's face, simple fire on his roommate's face. It was a blooming addiction and missing the bush of the pig. Looks like a tattoo, fake skin look. Pinhead kids in a minute. Drank Kool-Aid from a tube of acrylic and I grew up in linseed oil of a lemon. Joy to the voice and words of the realm. Capture the map of the gesture. Back up out into the accurate facts of the figure. We do that, N-words in white lightning shoots from his fingers. Studio drone with illusion and tinctures. Stay tuned for the spooky adventures. You can imagine the stars that align when a forearm starts for shooting and right when a core so hung with a warping spine. Abortion leads that's born men alive. Routine day with a dirt cheap brush and a week goes by and it goes untouched. Then 2, then 3, then a month, and the rest of your life to beat yourself up. I left some seasons to get a fall. I left some work to bury alive. I left my means of being dissolved. I let my person curl up and die, eating representatives of feasible anxiety and brutally committed to relinquishing his privacy, lining up the trials of the anti-Midas. Snap on the back lawn, look up at the sky. It's tape falling out of the fringe. Old heart though we would've made cowardly king. They would chop you down just to count your rings. Just to count your rings. Just to count your rings. And there were colors pouring out of the fringe. All heart though we would've made cowardly king. They would chop you down just to count your rings. Just to count your rings. Just to count your rings. Getting sick and tired of never understanding. Where was the truth you promised?